Hey trackies, welcome back to another video here on TXT Track Time. Please remember to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. Wow, Brianna Liston is on a roll at this particular point. Y'all better watch out because she's about to roll and steamroll past some y'all and snatch a few wigs at this particular point. So Brianna Liston out here at her own home meeting already is doing phenomenal things. No, we saw her first on a 4x1, really, helping her team up, as far as I'm concerned, in that 4x1. Not the strongest of legs, but she was able to assist the team to a third place finish in that 4x1. And on the back of that 4x1 performance, she came out and she dropped at 10.84 seconds in the 100 meters. You think she did done? She just a come. Track is on the back of that 10.84. She came out in the 200 meters and clocked a 22.35 seconds. Yeah.
Joewo, Phillips, Downey, Liston, Bingham, Sanders, Robinson, McDougall. Brianna Liston, LSU.
She just come. I am absolutely thrilled by these recent performances by Brianna Liston. Unfortunately, yet again, the wind is above the allowable. It is illegal or wind aided. Oh my lord. Track is this time around she got a wind of positive 2.8 meters per second. 2.8. I know I didn't stutter. A whole 2.8 meters per second wind. Now it's so funny because somebody in the comment section said to me, um something about goat motor and calling her breezy. At this particular point, I will not be calling her that again because apparently the breeze I follow back a Brianna. I would not want the breeze I follow back a Brianna because I've seen so many races run, so many positive wins that are legal within the realms of that 2 meters on the nose, right? 2 meters per second win. But here we have Brianna Liston just getting these wild wins over and over and over and over again, and I'm like, you can't also. We want the time. No, Jack is at this particular point. I feel like we want the time too much. We want the personal best too much. And the chat gods are like, you gotta wait a little bit longer. You gotta wait a little bit longer. But with that said, still a fantastic performance, still absolutely amazing from Brianna Liston. That 100-meter execution showed us that she's definitely getting much stronger with executing, especially the last phase of her race. Looked really good, looked really solid through the line. I wouldn't say expect extending too much, but I will say just the execution for me was much better than the first 100-meter outing. Now clearly in this 200 meters on the back of a 4x1 and a 100 meters still coming out and being able to drop a 22.35 is absolutely sickening. It is sickening. Now, when I look at the conversion for this particular time, so we have a 22.35 seconds, as I said, in dead wind, that is a 22.52, and of course in maximum wind, that is a 22.38. So bettering the performances that she started out with, the first 200 meters that she started out with, bettering that, and of course bettering the 100 meters that she started out with. So this is very, very impressive in my opinion, from Brianna Liston. And interestingly, again, speaks to her strength, because at first I was concerned. I remember looking into the meet before the day started and I saw her down for three events, and in my mind I was like, maybe they're gonna pull her from one as the day progresses. But she ran all three, and ran all three very competently as well. So it means that she's in tip top shape to be able to handle all these events at one particular meeting. So I'm glad that she finished this event injury free, because that's a major concern when it comes to Brianna Liston, as always when it comes to us, right? So glad that she finished injury free. Yet another fantastic time. But boy, the wind a beat we bad. The wind is definitely beating us crazy, 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 crazy. But yeah, On the back of these performances, track is I won't lie, Brianna Liston is definitely in the front running collegiately when it comes to one challenging for the 100 meters and the 200 meters when it comes to the NCAA championships and the finals. For me, she's definitely a major front runner. I've seen, some people put down a solid 100, not so much a solid two. I've seen some put down a solid two, not so much a solid one. But with Brianna Liston, she has both a solid two and a solid one. No, don't get me wrong, the wins are above the allowable in all of them right now. So we just working with corrected wind calculations to say, oh, should have gone this time if the wind was within, again, the ramifications of what is allowed, right? So with that said, great performances. But then again, we're also looking at the Jamaican championships now, and we're saying, okay, this is definitely, looking more and more threatening as the days are passing or as the weeks are passing. Now, clearly when the season started, we were thinking mainly the 200 meters as it relates to where she could possibly vie for a spot. But I remember the coach was coming out and saying she's not only going to be vying for a spot on the 200 meters, but she stands a chance in the 100 meters as well. And I remember looking into it and, just calculating her times based on my perception of what was going on. And I'm like, you know what? It definitely seems possible. Y'all remember my infamous 10-7 video from Brianna Liston. I was like, well, based on how things are trending now, my expectations in previous years versus now, and I take all of that into consideration, she look like she run 10-7. And if 10-7 is possible, then clearly you can challenge anything. Well, I won't say anything, but you can definitely challenge at our national championships for a spot on the team. So with that said, that 100 meters is looking good, but still not positive, as I said, not legal, as I said. That 200 meters is absolutely looking phenomenal as well, but still not legal so far for the season outdoors. Brianna Liston has yet to have a legal time outdoors this season. Something wrong. Something right in the buttermilk. What is going on here? Something is not right. But with that said, still looking forward to her performances. The 100 meters, a lot of people say, hey, he's pretty sewn up if all the big three turn up healthy. That is Sharika, Shelly, Elaine. If they turn up healthy, then that 100 meter spot is sewn up. Let's see how that goes. But because 10-7 is phenomenal, you know what I mean? And if somebody's running 10-7, as far as I'm concerned, they're challenging, right? And also, well, she hasn't gone it yet, but that's my opinion that she may get to 10-7, right? So with that said, if she gets to 10-7, then I'm hoping, based on that, then we may see a great race at the Jamaican Senior Championships. Now, moving on to the 200 meters, that is even more wide open because even though I see a few people saying they'd love for Shelly to continue, as far as I'm concerned, Shelly has been done with the 200 meters since 2022. So that said, the only say big guns you would say over the 200 meters so far is Elaine and of course Sharika Jackson. No questions about that right now. Again, as long as they're healthy. But then you start to look around and you're saying, okay, who are the other people? I remember last year I was looking at Kevona and also Lani. I'm still looking at them both. Right now I'm not sure what's going on with Kevona. She seems to be injured, so I'm hoping that she's able to get back. But Lani has been running well so far. So Lani is definitely in the conversation as well. But Brianna has put herself right up there for a spot in consideration in that 200 meters. So it's going to be great seeing the performances. I'm just hoping that the athletes turn up injury free. They're able to successfully navigate their season and get to the championships injury free. Whatever happens, track is it happens, and we support our girls as they head on to represent us on a bigger stage. But with that said, amazing things from Brianna Liston. I can't wait to see what is to come to in the future. Stop color. Anybody a color breezy? Just stop color breezy from now on, as per the request of a tracky in the track section in the comment section. Stop color that so that we can get a wind that is not above the allowable. With that said, trackies, like the video of course and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.